what's going on, everybody? It's DJ. New and updated mods have finally been released on the Mod Hub. Today we got 22 mods. Yesterday we had 4, so we'll go over all those today. For all platforms, we've got 12 new and 7 updates. And PC and Mac players have 3 new and 4 updates. We'll load up every single mod into the store. We're going to take a look at the customization options. We'll also take a look at slot counts for console players so you guys know what's going on. And we'll also review all of the mods that got updates over the last 2 days. Timestamps are in the description, so let's jump right in. Real quick before we get into today's mods, it may sound like I'm sick during some of these clips. I'm not. I decided having spicy food early this morning was a great idea before recording, so I'm stopped up a little bit. I'm fine. I feel great. I just had spicy food for breakfast. I don't recommend it. It was good though. So let's get into today's spicy new mods. Up first, we have the Umari Farm-RN from Nasfer Gaming. This is based in the Rio Grande area. You got BGA, sugarcane mill, on-site gas station. Well, it just goes through a list of all the things you would expect to see on a map is what it does. 35 fields with quests, as it says. Ooh, I like a good quest. Here's your PDA right here. Of course, everything is labeled up, so this area is 1 and? No, that's 1. This is 31. Oh, that's confusing. Yeah, there you go. Anyway, got all that going on. Might get a little confusing with buying plots of land and things like that. All kinds of bits and pieces, areas around. I'm a little out of it today as well. It may sound like it. As far as what we get in new farmer mode, because I know you guys want to take a look at that, let's go into own vehicles. Just a heads up, I think it's going to be a total of 1,063 slots today for new farmer mode. So heads up there. Your small tractors, medium tractors, looks like they just kind of copied the UK or the EU base map. More or less added an extra cultivator, but I think that's about it. Yep, that's about it. Next up, new for all platforms, we got the Case Age Steiger QuadTrac from Colossus Modding. We talked a little bit about this, but it's been a while. And it's here. It just kind of popped up out of nowhere. Very, very exciting. Starting off 360 horsepower in here. Power shift transmission, 946 liters of fuel. My brain ain't working still, I'm telling you. 19 mile per hour max speed. It weighs 18.6 tons. It's also going to be 17 slots on console. Very, very well worth it. Engine setup, so a 360, 550, 468, which jumps over to a manual transmission. Also have 550 option in there. And then you got 400, 600 in the power shift, 400, 600 in the manual, and then back down again. So a lot of different options through there. You can choose what you like. Wheel options, we have standard 2. So basically we have 2 different track options. Do you like that? Beacon lighting? Yep. Or no. Wheel weights, we've got, front weights, 990 kilogram or nada. Monitor, it's going to be on the inside. You got the Kinsey Blue Advantage, the KP Mill, and the Precision Planting. We also have a couple different versions of each of those, or all of them. Just go with all, it'll be fine. Main color, we've got red and black, and exhaust color, we've got black and chrome. And that's it. Very, very cool. This does not have a 3-point hitch on here by any means. This has just got a regular hitch, and it's got a PTO. Next up, we got the K-Brand HR3040 and the Venta 3030. I really need to learn how to say some of these things. We've got an 1,800 liter capacity for seeds only in here. It is not, well, it doesn't say it's a direct drill, but it's got a power harrow on the front, so you guys can judge off of that. This is going to do all your standard cereal crops, which is good, including grass and cover crops. So there it is. 3 meter spread at 7 miles per hour, and it's going to be a total of 5 slots. Then we just got a regular power harrow version right here. This is 3 meters, 7 miles an hour. Same there. 90 horsepower, so a little bit more, and it's going to be 4 slots on consoles. How about this? This is pretty cool. The Robert Mulcher. This is the F4700. It's got a 4.7 meter working with at 7 miles an hour. 90 horsepower required for this, and we've got a couple different options for warning signs on the very back. Basically got nothing or a European style. This is also going to be 6 slots on consoles, which is a little bit higher than what I think you would expect for something like this, but check out the detail on this. Ooh, I love it. Next up, the Lizard ML110 low loader. This bad boy right here is going to cost you $17,500, and it's 7 slots on consoles. Configs, we have a default config. We also have a front wall that you can add, side walls, a little bit of a lip on the side, timber poles. That's good. Perfect timing for that. Front and side, front and timber, or back to nothing again. Wheel options. We got some really cool looking Michelins on there to start with, but we also have Trelleborg, the 404s, and Nokia tires, as well as Continental Road tires. Very cool. A little bit of something for everybody there. Toolbox. Yep. Or nope. Wide load sign. Believe this is going to be on the very back, and it is bread last. All right. And then decals. We have black ones or white ones, and you can change up the main color. We have yellow, orange, gray, black, and white, which is very cool. If you were looking for some Fortschritt trailers to go along with your tractors and everything else, well, we got them right here. We've got the Thanks, or the THK5 SA. This is going to be just it's just a normal kind of trailer, isn't it? Yeah, for bales. There you go. We've also got a tipper trailer right here. This will hold all your things. We could do a couple different things to it. And then we've got a little bit of a larger one right here. However, this is only a forage trailer. We'll also do sugar cane. Doesn't look like it'll do sugar beets. Won't do potatoes either. Can't even put rocks in here, just your normal forage crops. We can change up the rims, and we can change up the colors of the different versions of these, so that is nice. Doesn't look like we've got kind of your standard, well, we do kind of have the standard colors, but I'm not quite sure they match perfectly with what we've got as far as the tractors go, but still very cool. And construction open, closed. Yeah, so you can't change up the amount that these hold. One thing I do want to know, can we hook up more? Yes, we can. So you could hook up a couple of these tippers together and be just fine. Slot counts from left to right. We got 5 slots, 6 and 6. Your next new one for all platforms today is the New Holland Roll-Belt 150. I believe we had the same one in Farming Simulator 19 as well. Could be wrong, but I believe so. It's from STV Modding, or Steve Modding. 4,000 liter bells, so it says. Really what matters is 120 centimeters. Round bells only. That's what really matters here. 3.4 tons, 70 horsepower, 12 miles an hour, and you've got different wheel options. It's going to be 5 slots on consoles. Trelleborg, Variety style, which look the best, I think. BKT tires, and back down. And again, we do have a couple different options for each of these. Design, we got Design 1, which is normal. Design 2, which is kind of like your Design line or the Blue Power, something like that. Speaking of, we've got red, yellow. We've also got brown, or Fiat Agri. Not sure why it's brown. Special, light blue, and black. And then your rim colors will show this off as well. So if you guys want to do a nice, like, American-looking Fiat Agri, boom, there you go. Actually, like that. Yeah, you go that way. Next up is a windrower. This is the Lizard Z234. I feel like we've got like 7 or 8 mods with the same name at this point. PTO cover. Yeah, or oh no, well, one of the two. Did that need to be a customization option? Main color. Here's your color palette right here. We'll go with, ooh, that looks like it's green. Design color. Hope you like yellow. Rim color. Hey, we've got all these back in. Let's go with green again. 2.1 meters and 9 miles an hour. 30 horsepower is required for this bad boy. Again, it is a windrow, so it's going to push it all to one side. Maybe perfect for you. Plus, it's cheap, $1,100. Doesn't look like customization options cost you anything. Kind of nice. Next up, we got a pair of mods. The Lizard Bale Tools. These were released, I think a few days ago, as the Globus Bale Tools on PC and Mac. So there is that. However, here you guys go. We can go with a couple different spike options, top, bottom, or nada. And then we've got no options for this version right here. They do work with front loaders, so there you go. As far as slot count, it's going to be 1 for each. If you were hoping for some new placeables today, well, you've got them. And the first pack is... well, there's a lot. It goes all the way down there. My entire placeable area has been taken up. First up, the Bavarian Farm Package. We've got a place for cows in here. Come over here, check this out. 120 cows, they say. So that is nice. At least it's not nothing. We could also go basically all around here, in here, everywhere you want to go. Boop. It's really easy to get up to the very top, so that is nice. We've got an area right here. I shouldn't have to praise modders for connecting their things to the ground, but lots of praise go here for connecting things to the ground. Never thought I would actually have to say that. We've had a hard time with that in the past, haven't we? So you got a nice place for your cows. Then we have a plethora of different sheds. All of these can be found in sheds. There's actually only 2 things in this pack that are not in sheds. You got your cow barn, and then we have a silo as well. We'll show off the silo last. So there you go. There's another building through here. Yay! Straight through. We've got another hayloft up here. Actually, I think there's 2 haylofts. No, just one. And I can't see. Let's take a look. See how easy it's so easy to get up there. It's almost ridiculous. It's like everything works the way you would expect, but we have not been blessed with things that work that easy in the past. Here you go. A couple more areas to go in and out of. Boom, 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 boom. Nice. And look at the concrete on here. Like, it almost looks like they took a picture of concrete and then used that. I know they didn't, but I don't know how they did this. It looks so good. Then we have a couple other buildings over here as well. A lot of things here. So Bavarian farm buildings, if you guys were looking for using like classic places, classic things like that, you're good, man. There's that. Come through here. There's that. Please excuse the lag. That is my computer being an absolute numbskull. It has nothing to do with the game. The game's actually great. If anybody knows how to fix OBS, hey, hit me up. I need help. And if you can get Harris Heller to come over here and help me out, that'd be cool too, because I don't know what the heck I'm doing anymore. I've tried it all. Don't these buildings look really good? I'm running out of stuff to say here other than giving a tour of buildings. All right, so this one does take a hot minute. This is the shed. Please open. There you go. Yeah, that does take kind of a hot minute. I'm guessing we're going to have the same thing over here as well. My guess would be wrong. We'll come around here, see what we got. All right, so this is where our hay loft is, or bulk goods haul. There you go. Small barn is what it's called. Not bad. Not bad. That's a lot of stuff. As I mentioned, that's not the only pack that we've got, because we've got another one right here, the building for colony. And here there's 2 sheds and 1 cow barn. This one, however, kind of goes back to what we're used to with 30 cows only. We do have a very, very sizable building and barn area right here. Wonder if we can go over to the cow area from here. Boop. Yes, we can. Very easy. Again, this kind of, not saying copy paste, but it does look like a very, very straightforward way. I was about to say, something's opening, and the sounds were just a little bit off there. Again, place for cows. Very simple through there. And then we have a couple placeables over here as well for sheds around your barn. Boop. There's one right there. We'll kind of give it an open up. There's open. There's open. Boom, boom, boom. Over here. Nice. And your last new one for all platforms today is going to be the garage and storage shelter. Here you go. So, yeah, 30 grand. It is what it is. Turn some lights on. Boop. I like the sound. It gives a little chunk kind of a sound around the back. That ain't a darn thing. Nice and simple. All right, making our way into mod updates for all platforms. First up, we've got the map New Lands version 1.1. Addition to the purchase of Tear Zero. Correction translation wood production. Oh boy, this is not English. We've also removed of flying trees. Correction of texture soccer goal. Added decoration to the market. Added selling point for cotton. Added selling of sugar to Tear Zero to logistics company. Added barrier collision. Changed the name to logistics company in height. And fixed grass for Tear Zero production. Next up, we got an update to new Bartelshagen version number 1.2. Cosmetic corrections, new objects at driveway, bus stops, and cobblestone optics. Terrain has been adjusted, and elevations and lows. Dairy has been added. Entrance to the Gross QuadTrac design more realistically. Increased the BGA acceptance limit of manure and liquid manure. It lowered BGA purchase price, and as well, a large cow shed has been added. We also got an update to the Lizard Colossus Harvesters pack. This is version 2. They've added the Colossus root harvester, root headers, and root header trailers. Let's take a look at them. And here it is, the root harvester. This has got 800 horsepower, variable transmission, 1,320 liters of fuel, goes 30 miles an hour max speed. You got a 43,000 liter capacity, but we'll talk about that. And it also has 28.8 tons. There ain't much you can do about that. Now, it will also have a max working speed of 10 miles an hour, which is pretty darn cool. It's also 21 slots on console, which ain't that bad, not for this. So Colossus 800. We can also go up to an 1100 horsepower version if you guys want to. We've got wheelbreads from Trelleborg, Michelin, Midas, BKT, Continental, Vridestein, Nokian. Those may be the most amount of wheels on any harvester like this that we've got in the game. Auxiliary lights, of course, we've got extra marker lights, front and rear, all or none. Beacons, we got halogen, LED, red, green, blue. Look at this. Police. Are you serious? Get out of here. Can you imagine a police root harvester? You better pull over and back through. Window tint, rather. Standard, medium, dark, red, green, blue, orange. Back to standard again. Capacity. So sugar beet standard, which is 43,000 liters. Then we've got potato standard, 43,000 liters. Then we've got both unrealistic up to 253,300 liters. If you want this to actually do pretty cool stuff, go with both and unrealistic. You're welcome. Then we got some headers for you guys. So we have the potato header right here. Is that how you spell potato? Chris, I see you. $73,000 for this. 4 meters, 10 miles an hour. We can change up the main colors on here. By the way, you could change up colors here too. I just didn't go over it. So you got headers right here for sugar beets and potatoes. Both of them go 10 miles an hour. And then you've got a header trailer to match with all of the goodies. The headers are 11 slots each. The header trailer is going to be 5. So you're going to be invested, well, close to what? 35, 36 slots when you're all said and done for the whole setup, but I think it's worth it. More updates for all platforms. We got the Fendt 700 Vario S4 version 1.0.1. Added simple IC via configuration, fixed several visual bugs, added configuration for warning signs, and added a configuration for speed decal. We also have an update to the screw conveyor version 1.002. Added engine and button sound, added button animation on startup, and added interactive control supporter. Interactive or IC, there you go, requiring the interactive control mod itself. Next to last, or I guess the last update we got today was the Lizard GD4 HS Pack version 1.001. Added warning decals, added following steering on rear wheels, added side markers, updated decals, changed the price, unloading speed, and brand logo, fixed tip cylinders, fixed the wheels on the ground with a heavy load, and added the Lizard GD4 20 HS trailer. So we did have some mods yesterday as well, but they were not really enough to make a full video on. Here is the only update that released yesterday for all platforms, the Kesla ND144HD version 1.0.11. Grapple bug fixed due to patch 1.8.2. Making our way into new ones for PC and Mac players. Today we got the Orkel Air F300. This is from Grubby. This is a windrow at the end of the day. So toss this on the front of your tractor, or maybe you want to put it on something maybe a little bit smaller. I know with the Alpine stuff, we got some stuff that'll work great with this. 100 horsepower, 3 meters at 9 miles an hour. Kick it left, kick it right, whatever you do. Just kick it. I don't know. Let's just move on. It's your only other new mod for PC and Mac players that came out today anyways, the AnimalFoodOverview. With Maze Plus at the latest, it is no longer so easy to know which food types are contained in the respective food groups. With this mod, you could display the respective food groups and the food types contained in them per animal species. That is very cool and is a nice addition. Now, PC and Mac players also got a new one yesterday as well. It's this one, the Production Point Leasing. This mod adds the ability to lease production points that are placed on the map by default. Now, instead of normal buying screen, you will see the leasing screen pop up. So if there is a production point that's already on the map, not one that you put down, but one that's already there, you guys can lease it versus owning it. And lastly, today we do have some mod updates for PC and Mac players. First, if Legal Timber Runner Autoload Wood version 1.2 fixed issue when the trailer slides to the side with a full load. It fixed the foliage bending. And the only other mod update that released today for PC and Mac players was the Grain Mill Plus version 2. Completely remade the Grain Mill's building and layout with many new custom model buildings and additional visual edits. They've also updated all the textures, created a separate unloading area for the unmilled grains. It remade the sell point to include a custom modeled sales building. They do say since the physical area is larger and in different setups than the original version, you may need to do some landscaping to match up with the new design, or the old version can be sold and then rebuilt with the new version, which is what I would recommend. Now, PC and Mac players did also have some updates yesterday, and this one right here is the mod I've been using for auto-loading wood. This is the Universal Auto-Load mod, version 1.3, configuration to support the Platinum DLC, able to load lumber onto supported forestry vehicles, support for the new shipping containers, correctly handles the extendable Schwarzmüller Low Loader 3A, support for pumps and hoses DLC, and support for the Bale collection mode in courseplay. And your last mod today, and the actually only mod there from yesterday, was the time-saving stock check, version 1.002, added object storage support, added bill and pallets, added shipping containers, a fixed multiplayer farm issue. Well guys, that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed the video. Drop a like on it, get subscribed if you're new, enjoy the GoHam fam, turn those notification bells on as well. That way you never miss daily farming simulator videos here on the channel. If you guys have any questions about these mods, let me know in the comments. Otherwise, hope you have a good one, and we'll see you later. Peace!